In a world dominated by technology and innovation, one of its most prominent figures, Elon Musk, recently revealed an extraordinary experience that has captured the attention of millions. Imagine waking up from a dream that challenges everything you know about life, purpose, and existence. Picture yourself navigating a dark, foreboding forest only to find a guiding light, one that leads you to an unexpected meeting with Jesus Christ. This is not just a dream. It's a transformative encounter that Musk claims has reshaped his beliefs and the way he approaches his life's work. What did he learn, and how is this experience influencing his monumental contributions to humanity? Stay tuned as we delve into the details of this profound revelation. Elon Musk, a name that conjures images of cutting-edge innovation and a relentless pursuit of progress, has always been a figure who straddles the line between visionary genius and enigmatic thinker. Known for pioneering ventures such as Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink, Musk has pushed the boundaries of science and technology in ways that few could have ever imagined. His contributions have not only shaped industries, but have also fundamentally altered our understanding of what is possible in the pursuit of human advancement. Yet, beneath the layers of his remarkable achievements and public persona lies a deeper, more personal journey that is only now beginning to surface, one that transcends the world of machines and rockets. In a candid interview that took many by surprise, Musk shared an extraordinary, life-altering experience that occurred within the stillness of his own home, an experience he described as surreal, almost otherworldly. After a long day juggling the immense responsibilities that come with running multiple groundbreaking companies, Musk retired to bed, exhausted but restless. Little did he know that as he drifted off into sleep, he was about to embark on a journey that would challenge his very understanding of life, purpose, and existence. What unfolded in the realm of his subconscious was not just a fleeting dream, but a profound encounter, one that would forever alter the way he viewed his role in the universe. As sleep enveloped him, Musk found himself transported into an unfamiliar, mysterious landscape, a dense, dark forest that seemed to stretch into infinity. The air was thick with a strange, almost electric energy, and the towering trees loomed overhead like silent sentinels, their branches twisting together to form a canopy that blocked out the sky. It was an eerie setting, one that invoked both curiosity and dread, as if each shadow concealed some ancient secret. The path before him was unclear, and every step he took echoed with the weight of uncertainty. He could feel his heart racing, his senses heightened by the oppressive atmosphere that surrounded him. Yet, as he ventured deeper into the forest, the overwhelming darkness was pierced by a soft, golden glow in the distance, a light so warm and inviting that it seemed to soothe his unease. The closer he moved toward this light, the more it grew, until the shadows around him began to fade, replaced by a radiant brilliance that bathed the entire scene in a soft, ethereal glow. The air, once heavy and foreboding, became filled with a fragrant aroma, like a field of flowers in bloom after a spring rain. It was in this moment that Musk realized he was no longer alone. And speaking of powerful transformations, did you know there's a 7-second Tesla ritual, revealed by a PhD neuroscientist, that can attract wealth and abundance into your life? If you're curious to learn more, don't miss out. Check the link in the first pinned comment below. This is something you don't want to pass up. Now, let's get back into the exploration. Standing before him, at the base of a resplendent tree that seemed to pulsate with life, was a figure bathed in divine light. Musk could scarcely believe his eyes as he beheld the presence of Jesus Christ, radiating a love and warmth unlike anything he had ever known. The figure's presence was both humbling and reassuring, as if Musk had found an eternal source of comfort amidst the uncertainty of the world. In that moment, all his fears, doubts, and questions seemed to dissolve, replaced by an overwhelming sense of peace and connection. It was as though time itself had paused, allowing Musk to fully absorb the gravity of this encounter, one that would forever change the way he understood his own life and purpose. In the presence of Jesus, Musk experienced something that words could scarcely convey, an overwhelming, all-encompassing love that transcended the limitations of earthly emotions. It was a love that did not simply offer comfort or reassurance, but rather it enveloped Musk in a profound sense of unity with the divine, something that he had never encountered before. This was not a fleeting feeling of affection or warmth, but a deep spiritual embrace that seemed to connect him to a higher purpose, beyond the tangible world he was so familiar with. For a man whose life had revolved around logic, science, and innovation, this moment defied all rational understanding, and yet it resonated with the deepest parts of his being. Jesus' words, though simple, carried a depth of meaning that penetrated Musk's soul. They were not mere platitudes or moral lessons to be taken lightly, but a direct call to action, urging him to reorient his life according to divine principles. "You must act according to my will," Jesus said, his voice both gentle and commanding. These words weighed heavily on Musk, not as a burden, but as a clear directive toward living a life of moral purity and purpose. The idea of living in alignment with the Holy Spirit's guidance was a concept foreign to Musk's usual method of decision-making, yet it struck a chord within him that would reverberate long after the encounter ended. This message was not just spiritual guidance. It was a blueprint for how Musk should approach every facet of his life moving forward. It encouraged him to look beyond the material success of his ventures and to consider the moral and ethical implications of his actions. The power of this moment stayed with Musk, becoming the foundation upon which he would build not just his personal life, but also his professional endeavors. It was a message that would serve as his guiding light, leading him toward a deeper understanding of the intersection between faith, morality, and innovation. The encounter with Jesus was not something Musk could simply compartmentalize or chalk up to an unusual dream. It lingered with him, reshaping his perspective in profound and unexpected ways. For years, Musk had been seen as the embodiment of rationality and scientific thought, a figure whose genius was rooted firmly in the measurable, the tangible, and the logical. Yet this spiritual encounter introduced a new dimension to his worldview, one that did not reject science, but rather expanded it to include the unseen and the divine. The dream became a turning point, a catalyst that pushed him to question not just what he was doing, but why he was doing it. As Musk reflected on the dream, he began to understand that his pursuit of knowledge and technological progress did not need to exist in isolation from spiritual principles. In fact, he started to see that the two could complement one another, with science providing the tools to advance humanity and spirituality offering the moral compass to ensure those advancements were in the service of a greater good. This integration of faith into his rationalist framework was revolutionary, not just for Musk personally, but for the broader discourse around the relationship between science and spirituality. Musk's public persona also began to shift as he became more vocal about the intersection of his beliefs and his work. For a man who had once been seen as focused solely on the future of technology and space exploration, this revelation opened up a new realm of inquiry. He began to engage in discussions that brought together the realms of ethics, spirituality, and innovation, challenging the conventional wisdom that science and religion were incompatible. His ambitious goals, whether it was colonizing Mars or creating sustainable energy solutions, were now viewed through the lens of spiritual values, making his work not just a quest for human progress, but a mission imbued with moral and ethical significance. As Musk reflected on his encounter with Jesus, he realized that his newfound spiritual insights could not remain confined to his personal beliefs. They had to be integrated into the very fabric of his professional life. The businesses he had built, Tesla, SpaceX, and others, had always been about pushing the boundaries of what was possible, but now he felt an imperative to push the boundaries of what was ethical. He began to see his companies not just as vehicles for technological advancement, but as platforms for creating a future that was grounded in both innovation and compassion. This was a paradigm shift, one that emphasized the importance of balancing the rapid pace of technological progress with a deep respect for human dignity and the sanctity of life. Musk started to incorporate these moral principles into his business philosophy. He envisioned a world where technology served humanity, not the other way around. No longer was progress measured solely by the speed of innovation or the scale of financial success, but by the impact that technology had on the human experience. He became more mindful of the ethical implications of his work, whether it was ensuring that AI was developed with safeguards to protect human rights, or that the environmental impact of his projects aligned with a vision of sustainability and stewardship of the earth. This newfound spiritual perspective even led Musk to challenge the culture of innovation itself. He encouraged those around him, colleagues, employees, and industry peers, to adopt a mindset that valued not just the what and the how, but the why. He urged them to reflect on the greater purpose behind their work, asking, how can we use these breakthroughs to uplift humanity, to solve real-world problems, and to create a better, more compassionate world? Musk's personal transformation began to inspire a shift in entire sectors, as his example prompted others to consider how spirituality and ethical considerations could be woven into the very DNA of technological progress. Musk's merging of spirituality with innovation signaled a new kind of leadership, one that did not shy away from bold risks or ambitious goals, but that also recognized the importance of grounding those aspirations in a commitment to the common good. It was a powerful reminder that true progress is not just about what we can achieve, but about how those achievements shape the lives of others and contribute to a more just and compassionate world. Through his journey, Musk demonstrated that the future of humanity does not lie solely in the stars, but also in the choices we make to live ethically, in harmony with both the material and the spiritual. Central to Musk's reflections were themes found in the Bible, particularly the importance of love and forgiveness. Drawing from scriptures like Matthew 22:39, Musk found resonance in the call to love your neighbor as yourself. This principle underlined the need to foster a society built on respect, empathy, and understanding. The significance of forgiveness, articulated in Matthew 6:14-15, also struck a chord with him. The idea that holding on to anger could hinder spiritual growth led Musk to prioritize harmony and peace in his life and interactions. By practicing forgiveness, he aimed to cultivate an environment that fosters goodwill and cooperation, not just within his companies but in the broader world. During this extraordinary encounter, Jesus also shared a prophecy that sparked intrigue among many. He foretold a significant event occurring in the United States in 2024, one that would be accompanied by miraculous healings within people's homes. This prophecy has ignited hope and anticipation among believers, prompting discussions about spiritual preparedness and collective consciousness. Musk recognized the potential of this message to unify and inspire those seeking deeper meaning in their lives, creating a renewed sense of urgency for both personal and communal growth. Musk's spiritual journey has led him to delve into the unseen dimensions of existence, as highlighted in 2 Corinthians 4:18. The idea that what is visible is transient, while the unseen is eternal, resonated deeply with him. This perspective invites individuals to reflect on their values and priorities, encouraging a shift away from materialism toward a focus on spiritual realities. The quest for understanding the invisible forces at play in our lives aligns with Musk's visionary outlook, emphasizing the importance of exploring both the physical and spiritual realms. As part of this transformative dream, Jesus gifted Musk a symbolic object, one that would serve as a constant reminder of their encounter and the lessons imparted. While the specifics of this object remain undisclosed, its significance is profound, representing divine guidance and moral clarity. This artifact stands as a daily compass, steering Musk toward living a life steeped in love, morality, and brotherhood. In this way, the object transcends mere symbolism, becoming a tangible connection to his spiritual awakening. Navigating through the dark forest became a metaphor for life's challenges and uncertainties. The journey through this dense, shadowy terrain reflects the universal human experience of grappling with doubt and confusion. Yet the light that guided Musk symbolizes hope and direction, echoing the biblical imagery of Jesus as the light of the world, John 8:12. This experience served as a reminder that, even in moments of despair, seeking truth and divine guidance can illuminate the path ahead, leading to a fulfilling and purposeful life. The calm and peace Musk experienced during this encounter mirrored the assurances found in biblical texts. Jesus' promise of peace, distinct from what the world offers, reassured Musk that he could find solace amid chaos. This divine peace empowers individuals to navigate life's complexities without fear or anxiety, fostering a sense of security that is vital for personal growth. Embracing this peace allowed Musk to engage more meaningfully with others, sharing the love and comfort he received during his encounter. Motivated by this transformative experience, Musk began to apply the values imparted by Jesus in his daily interactions and business practices. He aimed to create environments that promote respect, cooperation, and compassion, demonstrating that success can be measured not just by financial metrics, but by the positive impact on people's lives. By embodying these teachings, Musk hopes to inspire others in his industry to adopt a more human-centric approach, blending innovation with a commitment to ethical principles. Jesus' emphasis on communal devotion resonated strongly with Musk. The call for spiritual preparation, particularly in light of the prophecy for 2024, highlights the need for collective awareness and action. By fostering a sense of community among believers, Musk aims to encourage dialogue and collaboration, urging people to come together in faith and purpose. This communal aspect reinforces the biblical theme that where two or three are gathered in Jesus' name, his presence is felt, underscoring the sanctity of shared spiritual experiences. Elon Musk's encounter with Jesus serves as a powerful reminder of the interplay between technology, ethics, and spirituality. By integrating these dimensions into his life and work, Musk is paving the way for a future where innovation is guided by moral principles and a deeper understanding of our shared humanity. As we reflect on this extraordinary experience, we invite you to consider how your own beliefs and values shape your journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more inspiring stories and insights into the intersection of faith and life. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos exploring the prophetic experiences of other notable figures. Your journey of discovery is just beginning.